One interesting question that has been covered in recent studies is whether the foot in the door technique works also if the request is a deviant one. So in many former studies, the foot in the door technique was tested in regard to helping behavior, helping needy children, saving lives by improving traffic safety, or just giving some coins to a stranger on the street. You might realize that in these situations it's quite difficult to retract. Because in the first place, by agreeing to the small request, you presented yourself as a Samaritan. And therefore, when the large request is put forward, but this time you refuse to agree, you look a little bit like an asshole. And no one wants to look like an asshole. So this might be the reason that the foot in the door technique works that well. And therefore it's very interesting and important to take a look at studies in which it might be more easy to retract. So for example, in the study by Pasquale and colleagues, which was published in 2013 in the journal Social Influence, the study has the title Foot in the Door and Problematic Requests, a Field Experiment. In this study, 160 adults standing in a bookshop or stationery store were approached by a 12-year-old boy, which in fact was the brother of the experimenter. And with half of the subjects, the 12-year-old boy used a foot in the door technique, which was to first ask for a small favor. "Excuse me, sir or madam, could you please help me to get that magazine because I'm too small to reach it?" And then he pointed to a pornographic magazine that had been placed in a corner 2 meters up. "It is the red magazine. Can you see it?" After this foot in the door request, he asked for the much bigger favor. He said, and now I quote again from the study, "Could you please help me again? I cannot buy this magazine because I'm underage. Could you please buy this magazine for me?" And he even took out a banknote to win the participant over. So obviously this time it's a problematic request, and nobody, but maybe the 12-year-old boy, would be angry if you said, "No, I won't do that. That's not right. You are too young." Nevertheless, the foot in the door technique worked in this situation as well. In comparison to the control condition, in which the 12-year-old boy directly asked for smuggling the pornographic magazine, in this condition only 6.3% of the participants were willing to help, whereas in the foot in the door condition, more than 20%, so every 5th customer was willing to buy the pornographic magazine for the 12-year-old boy.